we are now in the finals of this tournament. We have our blue Terran, DDE, again, no longer a member of Six Jacks, now a member of Team Gosu. Great player. Again, I'm just saying it. Best Terran in North America. Might not be true. He's definitely up there. Versus the underdog, the Korean killer, iSMentalist. This guy has taken down Slayer's Dragon, another Terran. He also took down Zenix Young, both huge names on the North American server right now. But this is DDE. This is the finals. Can he do it?
Yeah, I mean, we've said it since the beginning. We said DDE was the favorite to win. We've also said, what a great opportunity here for other players to come up and show their stuff. If Mentalist can knock DDE off his pedestal here, that'll show that he's really got what it takes to take Protoss to the next level. I mean, there's so many things to factor in here. 1, Zelnaga. 2, DDE. If he can win just this game, that would set the tone, because this map heavily favors Terran at this point in the metagame of Terran versus on Protoss. Do you think we're going to see the famous all-in 1-1-1 push here?
You know, I'm debating it. It kind of comes down to, so DDE could have been watching our stream the entire time. He could have seen Mentalist do that quick stalker rush. If he did, we might see the 1-1-1, but we'll see a variation that defends against that. Because I am pretty sure that's what we're going to see out of Mentalist. That seems to be exactly his style. Although, as I say that, he takes double gas. I think he's going DTs. I'm calling it now. He just took double gas before his cybernetics core.
Wow. I don't know. It's very hard to make two things. Yeah, and I say this because I play pro. Okay, here's the thing. It's very hard to make two things pay off against Terran. 1, Void Rays. 2, DTs.
Right.
It takes great timing, great game sense, and a lot of very good control. Both are relatively slow units and easily killed by DPS of Marine. One, of course, cloaked. However, Terran has the added benefit of scans and, of course, turrets if needed.
At the same time, depending on when the DTs come out against a 1-1-1 build, if the Terran gets greedy and goes Banshee before he goes Raven, you can actually walk up with 3 DTs, smash the wall, and get into the base. It is, I'm not going to lie, it is such a risky play. But maybe Mentalist feels like he can't beat DDE on this map, so he has to take a risk. And if he can't take a risk...
I absolutely love that. It reminds me of the World Series of Poker. I believe it was circa late 90s. Where I can't, and I should know, and it's amazing I'm drawing a blank, but Stu Younger was the phenom, of course, great at Jin as well, and played a great game to get to the heads-up final of course, the World Series of Poker, and the player that he was playing against knew he couldn't beat him in a game, so what he did was he all-in'd almost every time, and that's what, you see when, if you want to equalize the game, and a well-executed all-in. And, of course, there are a lot of, as we say this actually seeing in the Robo going down.
Wow, yeah. And also, DDE is not going to 1-1-1. I hate to interrupt your story, but he's going for a 1-rack, I'm assuming, Marauder Expand. Very classic build, but not on this map.
Expanding behind it, yeah. Just like you said, the 1-rack Marauder Expand, which I like early Terran aggression against Protoss with an expansion behind it. I think it has a chance to do damage in lower leagues, of course, and flat out kill the Protoss. And it's very safe for Terran. But it opens up some great timings.
Oh, it definitely does.
Games with Protoss, too. But I was just saying, you see a lot of similarities between Poker and StarCraft.
Oh, definitely.
Kiwi Cocky, of course, makes a good finish. We see here, SCP going to get picked off. Good force build.
Yeah, Mentalist almost making a mistake there and not killing that SCV fast enough. But he does kill it and doesn't lose his Stalker. Looking at Mentalist's build, I think what we're actually going to see is some sort of immortal timing. Something In Control is talking about being very powerful right now in the PvT metagame, especially on this map, where you can use force fields at a wide open natural to really hurt the Terran. And he is chrono boosting out this first immortal, so that's my new guess. No longer DT.
This is brilliant. I love this. Of course, I was telling you one of my favorite openings is that two immortal push around the 9-minute mark. And here we go. We're going to see a bit of an engagement.
Oh, wow.
Let's check out that range after this patch.
Yeah, that was a brutal. DDE tried to walk up the ramp, did not expect Immortal to come down and just smash his face. Mentalist is following this up with a 4-gate, so I think he's going to get 2 Immortals. He may only get 1. And this is
so sexy. This is gorgeous. This is my build here. I do this all the time. This is one of my favorites.
Oh, and Mentalist is going to catch the retreating forces of DDE. DDE, although he makes a bit of a mistake, not losing the Stalker, though. Wow. He only catches one Marauder there, but, I mean, every little bit counts.
I was about to ask, where in the heck's the probe for the reinforcing pylon? There it
Yeah.
is. SCV should see it. SCV should spot it. That should incite some sort of response. Now, here's the thing, though. Bunker is bustable, as well as DDE very smartly has not lifted off yet. He has to play patient here and decide exactly what he's going to do. Now, here comes the liftoff, and he's actually going to use it to wall off.
That is so smart.
It is. And this, again, he was being patient. He wants to see exactly what he can get away with. Does he want to use his command center to tank, to wall off? What is he going to do? And DDE, extremely smart player, so I can't wait to see exactly how this battle unfolds.
Yeah, this is going to be so interesting. DDE getting a second bunker in a really interesting position. Mentalist, meanwhile, is coming down with his second Immortal, like, warping in a ton of units here, and he's just going to go for the all-in. DDE trying to get the Ghost. His first Ghost is started, but it is 33 seconds away. I don't think it's going to be out in time.
No, and, of course, great force fields will prevent any repair. Guardian Shield going down, and here we go. SCV's pulled to start the repair. But look at the damage. Look at the DPS and the extra range. Oh, my gosh. Bonk, did you just see that? Amazing range.
And Zealous on the high ground as well. This is brutal. I don't think DDE can hold. I think DDE does have a lot of Marines, and they're really good against Immortals. His Ghost does come out, but it does not have EMP yet. This is so very close. If DDE can hold, he can come back in this game. He does have the second orbital, but he is in so much trouble. And with another reinforcing round of Zealous warping on the high ground, he gets that bunker.
Look, the third Immortal now shows up.
Wow.
And that's just going to wreck shop here. And you're right, Marines typically do good as I hear snipes going off, Ghosts on the field. However, that Guardian Shield is absolutely clutch out of Mentalist here. So exciting. DDE GG's. He takes the first game.
Oh, my goodness.
So exciting, man. What a great finals. Of course, PlayhemTV making its debut. Couldn't ask for a better start-off, man.
I'm speechless. That was brilliant play by Mentalist. I mean, showing that Immortal timing. I was scared. When Mentalist went up that ramp, his Immortals were caught, and they weren't shooting for a little bit, but he took one slight stutter step forward, and with the new range, he just plowed through that bunker. Great force fields, Guardian Shield. There's nothing DDE could do. DDE tried to hold it. I mean, he saw what was happening, and he put two bunkers down, used his command center as a wall. Still, it wasn't enough.
Man, I tell you what, I love PlayhemTV for that reason alone.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent games like that. Uncle Vinny in chat screaming out, cool game. Yeah, it was, man. That pretty much sums it up, those two words. That was a pretty cool game, man. That was so fun to cast. I can't even say I got so into it at the end there. I was heavy breathing there for a second. But here we go. Tal'Darim, of course, going to be the next map. And we're going to get right to it.
Yeah, this is really exciting. I do want to point out the finals, unless it's changed, is still only a best of 3 for Playhem.
Yeah.
So Mentalist is in great shape here. This is DDE's map choice, and DDE not saying good luck, have fun, just saying go. He is not happy right now.
No, I think he gets really into the zone. Actually, I have a counter troll for him. Hopefully, I think he may maybe probably stopping by the Team Tumba house. He's obviously invited. Shows up to so many of the show matches we've produced over the last few weeks. Of course, thank you very much to Playhem for making that possible.
Yes, definitely.
But one thing about it, I gotta let the cat out of the bag here. DDE loves to just rush to get to the game start. It's like, okay, I'm getting the map choice, and you go. Of course, he plays in a ton of tournaments.
Right.
I've got a great counter troll for him if he comes to the.
No.
Nobody tell him. I hope he doesn't watch this, but yeah, we're gonna ask him to get a drink out of the fridge, and just everyone's just gonna. At the same time, sort of like, go! Where's that drink? Where's that drink? Kind of thing.
Boy,
he always loves to get into the game. But you know what else I think it is? I think he's just a great competitor. And he gets in that zone. He wants to get into it. He's ready to get into the next game. He wants to get that last game behind him.
Right.
He's going to open up with here.
Well, we do see the Refinery coming out before the Barracks again. We did see him play. I think he played a Protoss in his first match of the night, right? And he went for Tank Marine.
No, it was Tank Marine. That's
right, because we were talking about him going Hellion, and he decided to go for Tank Marine instead. This guy's first, Quick Cloak Banshees, maybe, could be Tank Marine again. This is cross position, so it's the farthest possible distance he has the rush. You know, I really like, we talked a lot about Mentalist mind games. DDE going tech build on a map that is not indicative of going tech at all. Most Terrans go Barracks Command Center or 14 Command Center on this map because it's such a long rush distance. DDE saying, my opponent thinks I'm going to do that, That's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to attack.
Yeah, and I like it, to be honest. I like any time, and I've said it a couple times now, I love Terran putting on early aggression against Protoss.
Right.
When you are the early aggressor, well, you've got a lot of advantages going for you. While your opponent does have defender's advantage, I understand that, but you kind of put the pressure on to where if they make one mistake, of course I reference again, Virus versus Huck in GSL. One little mistake can cost the Protoss the game early. So
definitely.
I like the decision for early aggression.
Oh, I agree with you completely. And with mules to back it up, you can recover if your aggression doesn't do a lot of damage. It's always a great choice. Very oftentimes it's a little risk, great reward. Maybe you won't kill the Protoss, maybe you won't do anything at all, but you can still expand behind it with a great tech base, still have mules to catch your economy back up, and be in good shape.
Yeah, and of course, as we said, anytime you can really get a game off a player like DDE in these tournaments, because he is the king at the moment.
He's the king of Playhem Daily right now.
Yep, for sure. Anytime, feel like we're going ahead and paying his mortgage, which is great. We love that.
Yeah, definitely.
We've got to spread it around here a little bit. I like to pull for the underdog, but anytime you can get that first game, man. That's
huge. Ooh. So huge. I want to point out a couple things here. So the probe came in the DDE's base. It immediately went to the second geyser. So he saw the barracks, he saw the factory, he checked the geyser. I think Mentalist, being such a smart mental player, knows exactly what's up. He saw the switch to the reactor, so he's going, okay, Hellions are coming. I need to get ready for that. And if he can get ready for Hellions, he's in really good shape right now.
Yeah, he needs to prepare for sure. And you look at this, sending another probe.
Oh,
so
that
smart.
Is brilliant.
It really is. It really is brilliant, and he's going to spot now. Again, one stalker out here so far.
That is this could be bad. Only one stalker versus these two Hellions. He's going to have perfect probe control to survive.
Right, another one pops out, though. Another stalker does pop out. He's got one in the alley. Here we go. Pulling probes right now. One attack here.
He does an okay job, but I don't know. I don't know how
the counting station right now. 17 probes to 20 SCVs.
Right.
So he's not critical yet. You can afford to lose about 6 probes in this engagement and still actually be ahead.
Right, but we do see 2 more Hellions coming in, and some of these probes have really low shields. But DDE not targeting the probes with low shields because he can't get to them yet. He actually loses more Hellions. 1 more probe goes down. More Hellions are streaming in, but at this point, I don't know. DDE could be in a bit of trouble.
Yeah, for sure. As I said, anytime you expand fast like this against the Terran, you can afford to lose about 6 probes and still be ahead. Any more than that, and it's getting close. And we can see 8 workers killed right now.
Right, but we see Mentalist moving out with these 4 stalkers, and DDE is actually doing the runaround, going up around the 3rd. If these Hellions run in right now, there's absolutely nothing to defend against them. Oh, no, and here they go.
Here they go. Oh, this could be brutal.
There's only enough money to warp in 1 stalker right now. Oh, he actually warps in DDE's base, so these 2 Hellions are going to come in and do massive damage. There's nothing Mentalist can do about this. This is so bad. I don't know, Mentalist is going to have to go for some sort of base trade here, but with a bunker and tanks up. Oh no, I think Mentalist is in big trouble. He actually snipes the tank though, walks right past the bunkers, is going into the Terran's base. Meanwhile, Hellions are just ripping probes to shred. Mentalist is focusing all his attention in the Terran's base. He knows the only chance he has right now is to trade.
But you can see right now SCV is being pulled off, and he just got to kill so many of these. Stalker count's getting lower, but he was able to snipe that tech lab. Researching, that was huge because it was researching, of course, siege mode, which he will not have for his tanks now, but these bunkers are going to be very hard to go ahead and break with all these SCVs.
This is ring around the bunker right now, but he does snipe the second tank and get away. We see the harvester count is 7 to 17. DDE is microing so hard in his base, he has not pulled. He finally pulled the Hellions down to Mentalist's expansion, but Mentalist doing okay. We see a pause. Lag. I didn't see
lag. I didn't see any. Did you see something?
Yeah, I didn't see any. He hasn't asked us to leave yet.
It actually could have been my computer as.
Okay, he's saying to go. So that's good.
Could have been me simply because I am in Windows mode and the window did move a little bit.
Right. Yeah, that happened.
So that would cause a lag, but I don't know. I didn't think so, but.
Yeah, well, that's okay. We do see Mentalist is actually down to 2-1. He's going to be down to 0 harvesters. His only harvester is sitting by his proxy pylon. Mentalist is all but dead here because